Before I even get into all that, welcome back to the motherfucking den
Yes, sir.
with your boy GoKrazyLeo and my nigga Lee Keys.
So with it.
Now, last time, I know last time we talked, we talked about what got you started and everything like that. But man, since we can talk, cause you kind of took a turn.
Yeah.
Like shit kind of started like really popping.
Yeah.
So like I know we was going back and forth with thinking of like ideas and how we should do shit and what we should do to just kind of get that exposure, whatever.
Right.
But the song slash video that I can think of, it's kind of like been up to the top from there.
Right.
We dropped Superstar.
Superstar went crazy.
Superstar went crazy. Now, we heard the song, we watched the video. My question is, what made you at that point in time? You wasn't like, okay, quote unquote, you're not a superstar.
Right.
But what made you make that song? What got you in that mode and that feeling?
So I was at the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like most of my songs was, they always been on point about what I go through in life. But this particular time, I'm like, okay, so with this song right here, let me start a new chapter in my life, which is manifesting things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me speak this into existence. Let me make this full song about what I done been through and how I'm gonna turn it around. And literally, that same prayer that I put over the song, and when I manifested that, within that same song, when we put it on Facebook, that's the song that's at 62,000 on Facebook right now.
It blew up.
That's the one that blew me up.
When we came back with them numbers, like, so this the thing. I'm new to the game, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this maybe 3 years, a little bit over 3 years. I ain't really got a big fan base. I ain't really got a big following. So I'm used to putting something out, getting a couple of hundred views. I'm used to putting something out and it only get 11 views.
Right.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't pay for views. I'm still on that shit. I don't pay for views. I don't pay for subscribers. I don't do none of that. I like it organic.
Yep.
But my thing is, it was like, we were so used to okay average numbers. And when I say okay average, coming where we come from, if you do 500 on YouTube, you doing something.
Right.
If you make a post or post your snippet on Facebook and you get 3,000, you doing real good. You know what I'm saying? When them numbers came back after we posted that motherfucking video,
The last one?
the Superstar.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was like, man, what the fuck going on? Like, I know we don't pay for views, and I even asked you. I said, hey man, you turned the other cheek, nigga. You start paying for views and shit like that.
And then you went on Facebook and seen that
And
shit.
I seen that shit, and I was like, man.
I mean, before we even dropped the song, we was at like 10.5 on Facebook. I'm talking about
just from the snippet.
Oh, just from the snippet. Over 3, 4, 5, 600 likes. I'm talking about. Man, comments was at like 1,000. I'm like, damn, like they
ain't never seen that.
Never seen it.
And I ain't gonna speak for you. I'm gonna speak for myself. I ain't never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I done had people put videos on my channel, and they got tens of thousands of views, but that shit fake.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know it's fake.
Ain't no engagement or nothing.
Ain't no engagement or nothing. And if it is engaged, you getting comments like superb.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Mortal Kombat or some shit?
Beautiful.
Right. I've been thinking about this song all day. No, the fuck you ain't.
Mm-mm.
But regardless of that, it was like that was my first time actually seeing like real authentic views, and that shit just like blew my mind. Cause sometimes you'll think maybe my shit ain't hard, or like on my end, like maybe my shit ain't hard, but then you throw something out and you like, damn nigga, that shit took off. And I didn't. If you look at
that's
the video,
our most basic video we ever shot.
It's the basic video. It's
it was
just
the start of it.
Video.
Yep.
But since then, you've been on a run. Like shows, you did some shows. You just going crazy with like social media, and you from that point in time, I remember you said you was finna like revamp. You was like, I'm finna do this different, all that, because that was around the same time I revamped and changed my name to GoKrazyLeo instead of King Leo Viz. Now, since we talked, or since all this shit been happening, how many followers do you got on Facebook?
So I gained, I was only at maybe like 2,000 then. Mm-hmm. So shit, I done gained 50,000 followers since the last interview.
And how long has that been?
Shit, about 6 months.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't been that long.
50,000 followers in 6 months, maybe 5.
Which is crazy.
This is great. Authentic. I know you can go on there and look at them for yourself. Shit, they on there.
So my thing is, now that you got a fan base, obviously you got a fan base.
Right.
The last video is at over 150,000 views on YouTube. And which is crazy.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
Authentically, I'm talking about when I say, and that's what I was showing people, so I broke it down. I'm like, okay, so that video, Superstar got less than that, and it got more comments, but it got less likes. This video right here got hella fucking views. It got like 1,700 likes, and then the comments maybe like 60. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So then I broke it down and showed them. I started seeing some little statuses and shit. You know, I don't really care about it, but
right.
Man, all them views and shit. I start seeing all them views and shit, man. The numbers just don't be adding up to shit sometimes and shit. So I broke it down to him. I went on ahead and screenshotted my analytics on Facebook. So when I dropped the video on Facebook, you can go back and look for it right now. It's over like 500 likes on the post. Shit, over like 400 comments on that bitch. Shit, probably about 50, 60, 70 shares. So, and then the reach on the shit, just alone by itself, 10,000 people. Gotcha. So if it reached 10,000 people alone, just imagine how many, come on now, like, I was trying to tell them, man, when the shit is, when you got the motion, it's there. It ain't really much to explain. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So with the like I say, with the new platform or the revamped platform and the fan base that you got, like, do it feel different? Like, I know it feels different because you're getting more exposure, you're getting more interaction. But like personally, do it feel different? Like, do you feel acknowledged?
I feel like I'm living in my purpose. Like, you know, that's what I always made music about. So like now, I always talked about it. Like in the last interview, I said the exact words. If you go back, I say, in 6 months, I said, I'm talking about dead on them, nothing. I say in 6 months, I said, bro, before 2025, I said, I'm going to turn myself up. I said, I promise you, I'm going to find all my people. I said, and this shit just going to level up. And I just did exactly what I said. I started moving different. You feel me? I stopped trying to be comfortable and made myself real uncomfortable. Put myself in uncomfortable positions, met people and networked with people I thought I'd never be around. And the shit will change your life, bro.
Right. So networking. So what would you say is more valuable? Talking shit to motherfuckers on the computer because you whatever way, or getting out of networking? Like, motherfuckers will sit there and say they can't do this or they say they can't do that, or like ain't nobody fucking with me or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But then the numbers don't show, or the work, fuck the numbers.
The work ethic
don't even show.
The product don't even show.
The product don't even show. And then people don't really want to get out there. Like I'm it's crazy. Like, I'm introverted.
Right.
Like, I like people, but I don't really like people.
Right.
I like individuals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had to come out my shell doing what I do. Like, I meet new people all the time.
Every day, probably.
And so it's like, I had to get out of that uncomfortable zone of, I'm just going to be to myself because they don't get you nowhere. Like, I ain't the nigga who finna go up to you and be like, hey, my name Leo, I shoot videos, I do this. I don't even do that today.
Yeah. So
it's like, I have to kind of break that and get out there and introduce myself to people. Get out there and talk to people I don't normally talk to. And that's hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard because first off, you walk up on somebody, they looking at you crazy, or you got a whole lot of people from our area who think they somebody they not.
Hot shit.
And then when you go up and try to introduce yourself, they try to play you like you ain't nobody.
You heard me.
And you be like, hold on, nigga, let's be honest.
Say who is doing what? You feel me?
You just did a show at the Eyes. It was 7 people in there. 5 of them came with you.
You heard me?
I like the song, so I'm trying to work with you and do a video. But you basically treat me like I'm a little bro. So I was like, okay. My question is, have you ever in the past had somebody try to little bro you or like look down on you or talk about you like you ain't shit, and do that still happen now? Or, I know it's a long question, have anybody ever talk shit and talk down to you then, now they trying to reach out to work?
Yeah, shit, I done had. So, I ain't gonna lie, like I say, since the only difference between me and, like I said, and you know, I didn't even get to experience what you did, like, which is start a few years ago. So by me doing it for so long, for real, the only thing that I dealt with was the only thing people knew about was that I did music. So that was kind of like a curse and a blessing. You know, like it was good that that's what I was known for, but then nobody know my personality. People didn't know, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know who I was, you feel me? So I feel like all these years, this probably off of course, but all these years, bro, to answer your question, I think what was going wrong with me was that I was living as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But in reality, outside of Lee Keys, I'm Kimandre Lee, which is me. And me is hella cool, hella fun. You feel me? So when I started showing that and people started understanding who I was, you know what I'm saying? They feel that genuine love and they automatically love me. So boom. Okay, I already love this guy. Then I heard some fire ass music. Let me push this. You feel me?
Right. And so, and like.
Oh, and my bad. But I did have a lot. Yeah, I had some people that, you know what I'm saying? I hit up for years and years. Let's work. And then they'll never, oh, I got you some more. We didn't get up. But now it's like, hey, bro, you trying to work, bro? You trying to get some work in? And I just felt like I was like genuinely trying to work with you. So, but now that I'm doing my thing, you'll work with me. But then I'm such a realist that I look at it from their point of view too. I try to. Okay, so maybe I was tough. Maybe I was dope. You know what I'm saying? But maybe their platform was already established too. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just wasn't big on just trying to, you know what I'm saying, pull me all the way up with them. And that's fine. That's cool. You feel me?
What would you say to somebody in your position reaching out to you? What would you say to somebody who ain't got no following, maybe only recorded one song and they got a song and it's cool and they want you to get on it, they want you to be in the video, they want you to do all this stuff to help pull them up?
Right.
What would you say to them as you are now?
Truthfully, like I say, you do start to see a difference. Like as you elevate, you start to see why certain people move how they do. When you start to establish your name, you understand that you become a brand. And when you start, you know what I'm saying, becoming a brand and people want you, you know what I'm saying, they willing to invest. So, you know what I'm saying, if you just give it away, you know what I'm saying, then it don't hit the same, you feel me? If I do a free video song with him, I can't charge his partner my price, you feel me? Or I can't get my feature money because it's like, you're going to do it for him, but then you're going to charge me. So then that makes a problem, you feel me?
Right.
So I'm a type of person where I just came to a point where all these years, I've been the same person. I ain't never been a person that just didn't have no following. I got real life following. Like I always been a celebrity in person, you feel me? Like walk in the store, everybody, what's up? I'm all the way in. I could be in a whole nother town or city or something, and the motherfucker go, is you that dude up? And I'm like, damn, so if I'm reaching these people, why am I not seeing it? You feel me? And then I have to realize I just gotta reach them all and get them in one place where they can see me and I can see them back. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, but.
So would you do a free feature or a free music video or free anything for like an up and coming person, or would you charge them off real, or would it just be like the vibe?
It's just like if it's how it happens. It's like if it's genuine, and then we both you know, on the upcoming. I know you know that it's mutual. The love is mutual, and you on what I'm on. Let's do it. Even if you got a smaller fan base than me, you feel me? But you hard, and I see you hella consistent, and you need a pull. I'm that guy because I never had that. So I'm definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like I mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta establish the business part too, because then you owe everybody or everybody expects something from you. So you gotta establish, hey, I charge for this, I charge for that. But yes, if I decide, man, you raw as hell, bro. I love the way your music sound. I feel like people not really giving you that love. Come on, let's do a song. You feel me? Yes, all day. And upcoming too. Hell yeah, if you hot and I'm hot, it only makes sense. But I'm like, at the same time, it's still business. So if I shit just got booked for 10,000 or more, rather I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to. It only makes sense. My stock is going up.
Right, right. Like with the fan base and with the whole new rebranding. Because I mean, I remember when we you know we've been knowing each other for a minute. I remember how you was when I first met you versus how you is now.
Right.
And you ain't like different, but you different.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like the way you used to carry yourself, or even your mindset back then wasn't the same as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like you just be doing different shit. So my question is like when you come up or when you think about where you was even 6 months ago to like right now. And I ain't even talking about music. I ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Just as a person, what do you think you know gained or?
It's I'm more focused. You know what I'm saying? Like just 6 months ago, you feel me? I probably had the same mindset and I always had the same drive. But then, you know what I'm saying? I decided 6 months ago, hey, I'm finna start making things happen though. You feel me? Like I know I got the drive to do it. I'm tired of just like saying, hey, I'm gonna do this. And then I just started doing small things to make me be better. You feel me? Like I went from, you know what I'm saying, probably kicking it Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to, okay, hey, well then let's do this. I'm gonna chill Monday and Tuesday, you feel me, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Let's just step out on Saturday. You feel me? That was the start. And then it went from, all right, you know what I'm saying, I might get lit and I eat late. You feel me? Let's start eating late and let's start trying to go to the gym. So now I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it all plays a part. You feel me? On being better, I started being more positive because I was one of the people, I ain't never wanted sympathy or I ain't never been a sad person. But my, you know what I'm saying? I done went through sad things in life. So
Right.
the things that I talk about, you know what I'm saying, is probably gonna consist of, you know what I'm saying, my childhood trauma and things that I've been through in life. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just more open-minded. You know, I show more love, I think, but I watch people a little more too. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not as giving, you know what I'm saying, and as like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just got to get to a point where you understand if you give, you get to a point where your cup run dry, and then when it's time to fill it up, bro, ain't nobody gonna be there for you. So you gotta only for real show love to the people that's showing you that they really love you. You feel me? The ones that's contributing to whatever it is you got going, because them the ones, when it all boils down, they play a major part in your life. Everybody else is just holding you back. So mindset just a little different, bro.
And with that, it comes smarter decisions. It comes better business ventures and business endeavors. So like I know you know obviously was doing the music. You do the music. You got your social media status up. You post comedy. You post like real shit. Like you be giving back to the homeless. Like you be like dedicating your time. What made you want to get? And I ain't gonna say want to get into that.
Right.
But like I'm pretty sure you've been doing this shit for all along. But what made you really kind of like lock in and really just want to help, not even just homeless people, but just people in general?
Cause I felt like I always been like, so I always did feed the homeless and shit. Probably I started that about 5 years ago. And then, I always just been the type of person like, if I see the less fortunate, it's always been in my heart since a youngin'. Like, I reach out the door with my last dollar or two. My mama, like, you gave me a dollar? I'm like, yeah, like, that's just my heart. So, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, obviously, when you have more success, common sense, you have more fortune. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see more things. You know what I'm saying? You able to do things better. And I'm gonna be honest, the more you able to give, you know what I'm saying, and people actually start to see it, you know what I'm saying, it hit different. Like, I always been a person, I might feed the homeless, but I don't record it. And I don't record it because I'm like, I don't want to look funny. But then I'm like, if I want to make the world different, and if I want to show the world something different, how can I show them besides me just talking about it? It's a million people talking about it. You feel me? So you just got to step out that box and know that, okay, this group of people might say, man, he a fraud. This type of people might say, man, he doing it for the cloud. But then you got this type of people that you got this group that's actually homeless that know where it's coming from. I ain't got the camera in your face. You feel me? My people back there, and I'm showing what I'm doing. I'm showing recording the actions. I'm not recording their shoes and all that.
And see, my stuff be like, a lot of people say that certain people do certain things for clout. And honestly, there's a lot of people that do shit for clout. Like, I ain't gonna even lie to you. But I don't really give a fuck what people say. Like, I don't give a fuck what people say about me. I just do what I do. And if I do something, I do something. Like, I might give somebody a couple of dollars because they hungry. I might give somebody something for this. Or it's a dude I know. I ain't gonna say his name, but the nigga, this was probably like 2 years ago. Every time I seen him, he was in some busted ass shoes.
Right.
Like, every time. I'm a nigga, I got 2-3 totes worth of shoes.
Right.
That I just don't even wear. Man, and if I can't prove it, but I literally gave this nigga like a black garbage bag, the big one.
All shoes.
All shoes. All shoes. And I know, without saying names, I know 5 niggas that can contest to it because they was there when I did it.
Right.
And it wasn't on no...
Trying to show out.
It was some, I put these motherfucking shoes in my book bag. I mean, not my book bag, my car. Because, I used to rap. Remember I told you I used to rap?
Yep.
So I used to rap. And that's where I used to see him at all the time, was the studio. So I brought him, and I was like, I'm gonna keep him in my car until I see him again. Sure shit stank. Motherfucker seen him. I was like, hey, cuz, I got something for you. Took him outside. Gave him the whole bag. He don't have no car or nothing like that. So I was like, when you leave, I'll just take you to the crib because you got the big ass bag of shoes.
Right.
Jordans, Air Max, Pumas.
Damn.
Like all type of shit. The nigga, I had some Allen Iverson, you remember the ounce of whatever the shoes was. But you want that zipped up in the front.
Okay.
Nigga, I had them, they was like sky blue and like dark blue. And they had like permanent like raindrops on them or something like that. Like, they was cool little shoes. They was dirty as a motherfucker, right?
Right.
I gave them all that. Like, some of the shoes, a lot of the shoes was clean, and a lot of the shoes was good, but I know for sure that particular pair, they was kind of like dirty, like the bottom of them and all that. Nigga, like a week later, I was back at the studio. Dude came in with them shoes on. Boy, I looked down at his feet. I say, boy, give me my shit.
Hey,
he had cleaned them motherfuckers up. But that's the thing, like,
he appreciate it.
He appreciate it. And I'm gonna fuck with you if you appreciate something. Even like with the music videos and stuff, like, I charge what I charge, but sometimes I may give a dude a deal. Like, I run a $200 special on Tuesday.
Right.
For that's $150 off
Come
of
on,
the regular
man.
price. So my thing is, I'll fuck with people, and I be just wanting people to reciprocate that. And to segue into my next question is like, how do you feel when you show somebody love, and then they just come back and just fuck you over?
Shit, that's my whole life story. Shit, that's Lee Keys. Like, that's like, I tell people, just them lines right there is really what made me. Like, that's where where I am now is because of just shit, starting from a child. Like, you know what I'm saying, and feeling like you love your family and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and you got the certain people that do you bad, and you know what I'm saying. I always, even starting from. I had some family members, you got some big ears and shit like that. Like, people don't understand though, like that type of shit when you growing up and shit, that's the last thing you want to hear. You don't want to hear nobody talking about you got a big head and a little body and your ears big and shit, because it mess with your confidence as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get older, you go to like, but when you hearing that as a kid and from grown people that's supposed to be telling you like, you handsome, I love you, like it hurts your feelings. And then they wonder why. Well, he always been like that. His whole life, he don't mess with nobody. Now it's like I mess with the people that boost my confidence, boost my energy, make me feel good, that pour into me. I don't want nobody around me making me feel bad, and you know, because I'm a good person. That's not my speed. You feel me? Yeah, that ain't my speed, bro.
Just in general, like what makes you happy? Like, is it the family? Is it what is it?
Bro, what makes me happy, bro, is shit. It's simple. Like, it's all tied in. Family, all that is tied in. It's like love. Like, love make me happy. Like, that's why I say even I'm called, red love. Like, it's just something about, bro, like making somebody happy. So, like, if you know what I'm saying? I promise you, I swear, I promise you, bro, my right-handed guy, I was just in a beauty supply store probably like a week ago. I pulled up to the side of it, got out, you know what I'm saying? And like my energy and my gut feeling is so strong that it's almost like I kind of can call something before it happened, but I don't really know what it is. So when I got out the car, in this world, I don't even know if people understand what I'm saying, but like I got out and it felt like eyes was on me. I don't know how to explain it. Like my energy was like telling me like, it felt like eyes was on me. So I was kind of like looking around and then I kind of just go ahead and head it in. But I felt like, I don't know. It wasn't like really a certain car or nothing. I just felt like I was being watched. I went in there. I walked to the back. I'm looking for a bandana. So I look up. It's a lady standing there with some real long dreads and she holding her baby. She like, hey. I'm like, hey. She was like, yeah. Yuli Keys, right? I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh my God. She was like, I had to straight cut the golf and come in there and like introduce myself. She was like, man, like, your energy really keep me going. She was like, man, like you a great person and I'm so happy to meet you. I wish I was together and stuff, man. We can take a picture, whatever. And I'm just like, she told me she had a show coming up. I'm like, no, a movie. She was in a movie. And I was like, I told her, I'm like, I'm proud of you. And her whole emotion changed. Like, she was like, proud of me. Like, I ain't heard nobody say that before. I was like, you never heard nobody tell you they was actually proud of you. Like, that hurt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. So with the, that's deep, especially being a grown person.
Yeah.
So with the positivity comes the negativity.
Yeah.
So I know you like people. I know you like helping people, and the reason I'm laughing is because it should be so funny.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do when a person come at you? You know what I'm saying? Like I remember for like maybe like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Like motherfuckers was coming at your Facebook heavy, like just talking shit about you.
Yeah.
You find out people talking about you behind your back. Yeah. But instead of like not saying nothing or being a bigger man, you dug into your little petty bag, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was calling motherfuckers out and tagging them in it. Like, how that like come together or how that make you feel? Because you got all this love, but then the negativity, do you like sometimes just look over the negativity? Because I know sometimes you probably don't say shit.
I can look over it. Like 90% is me looking over it, period. That's how I done made it so far without beef and being into people. But I done got to the point too where I'm like, I was kind of that person like, you can be a hater or you can not like me and I know it and I kind of just, like you say, overlook it, don't say nothing for real. But now I done got to the point like, if I know I'm being solid with you, bro, and I'm doing me and I am not bothering you, and you bothering me, bro, you got a problem. So I'm like, all my feedback and shit on Facebook is all love. But bro, people know, bro, when you troll, I'm the biggest troll. Like, bro, I'm funny like a motherfucker. Don't play like, hey, I'ma troll you. Don't do it. Like people, they say like, you know, like it's levels to shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was just watching everybody kind of picking up doing on the same thing I was doing. If you notice for a long time, every time I post, you will see it on somebody else's page, they'll post. Then somebody else posted, but then it's making it look like, oh, I'm getting so sick of seeing these content creators posting this same shit and everybody saying it. But I'm noticing it's like all the local people that's not getting the same results. So I just go ahead and, you know, let them know what it was, bro. Quick, get off of that. You feel me? Like, get off of that. I'm like, man. And then I already knew what I was on. See, I'm on like a whole nother level again. So when you start seeing people doing what I'm doing, you're like, hey, y'all definitely can. You feel me? Like, it's all a game for me, bro. I'm blessed regardless. I don't care, bro.
Because I know, like, sometimes you'll say something to somebody or something. I don't even really see if sometimes you don't, because I don't really see it that much.
Right.
Just to be honest with you, like back then I probably saw it more than I would, because I don't see none of it now. But back then I did. You know, we used to see some, and it was just funny how you would be like the shit you tell people, or shit you.
I had on some peach pants. This lady hopped on there. She like, oh man, give your wife back her pants. I said, give your husband back his mustache.
So you bogus as motherfucker.
She told me, oh my God, I got a disorder and my hair grows right there. I'm like, did you not just,
you can't, hey, what they say back in the younger days, don't dish it if you can't take it
you
out.
don't get the fuck out of her if you think you finna joan on me and I ain't finna flame. You sitting there with one of these and you talking about somebody peach pants. I said, girl, you don't give your husband that mustache back. I'm talking about she fainted.
Man.
You don't go on, girl.
So I know on social media recently I've been seeing that you got this like it's called energy sessions.
Yeah, energy session.
What's that about?
So it's you know, I do it via Facebook Live as of right now, but pretty soon it'll be live on YouTube. You know, and it's just where I sit there, you know, and I like to use Facebook because I use the feedback, you know, and I talk to them. But in reality, even if I didn't have the feedback, I would still be able to just sit there and have an open conversation about real life things, like, you know, like childhood trauma. And some people I say like, hey, I say drop a topic. You know, somebody say childhood trauma, or how do you feel about this? One lady say, shit, I'm not gonna lie, I got drunk and I made a mistake and slept with my sister's husband. What do I say? Like, you know, and it's like, we don't judge. You feel me? So whatever you do in the you can't be in the comments or, you know, saying like, oh, you bogus, you a slut. No, you can't. We don't judge. So it's like, oh, all right. You feel me? Like, well, so it's just an energy thing, man, you know, because I'm one of them people. Like I say, I got a certain love for people that have been through things, you feel me? Because I done been through stuff, so I look at life a little different. You know, I got different perspectives than other people, you know what I'm saying? So somebody might tell me something, and the same thing they tell me, they might tell the next person, and they absolutely get away from them. I'm like, let me hear you out, you feel me? Because I done did dirt, and I'm still a great person, you know?
You got any events, any songs, any albums? What you got coming up?
Well, so as of right now, I just dropped an album. So I just dropped my first album. That's my first ever album that I ever dropped. It's called Blessings on Blessings. Mm-hmm. And that's I'm really proud of it. You know, it got a lot of good vibes on it. I really put my all into it. It's basically dedicated to my dad. You feel me? So it's basically dedicated to my dad. It's kind of me talking in his point of view on some songs. You got some songs where I'm reaching out to the ladies, you know, talking to the ladies, and you know, I think I did a real good thing. You know, if you listen to it with open mind, it'll make a lot of sense to you. Like I say, for New Year's, I know I got some things coming up. The biggest thing that I want to talk about, though, so I'm going on my first independent tour, you know, independent tour. Red Love, Red Love, and whoever else that you know what I'm saying, involved in what I got going. I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna start in Texas. I'm gonna hit like 4 different cities in Texas, cause they ready. They ready. I'm gonna put it on Eventbrite. Meet and greet. You got your meet and greet from probably like 6 to 8. You got your show from probably like, you know what I'm saying, 9:30 to 11:30. Ain't gonna be number probably about $52. About $52 to meet and greet. And the meet and greet gonna be so dope because it's all the people. Just imagine I got 700 comments of all Texas people. And they all come there. And we all do the same thing. And we all got the same genuine energy. Just imagine how many millionaires gonna be created, like off of networking. And that's where my energy and mind at. And then you leave there, and then y'all already love my music. I'm gonna give you a fire performance on top of me, letting probably like 2 other artists that's popping in their city turn up too. So it's nothing but love, bro. All I'm about opportunity and love, bro. Real love.
Let the motherfuckers know where to follow you at. Let them know how you get down. Let them know where you gonna be. Let them know all that.
All right, well, GoKrazyLeo on Facebook. KeyMondre, last name Lee. GoKrazyLeo. YouTube, you know, all other platforms, period, that involve my music. Lee Keys, LeeKeySS, double S's. That's how you can remember me. Lee and Keys with 2 S's on all platforms. I'm everywhere.